Welcome to TFN Smart Trading Action Alert. I'm Laura Cadden. Our guest today is Sarah Nunnally, Senior Investment Analyst of Material Profits Wildcatter. I've asked her to let us in on her latest commodity hot small cap stock pick, and it's all about oil. Sarah's most recent recommendation to Material Profit Wildcat members is a Canadian microcap, a company she believes is poised to produce perhaps 535 million barrels of oil from the sands of Alberta. Welcome to TFN Smart Trading Action Alert.
Thank you.
People who've been following oil and energy stocks have been hearing about Canadian oil sands since the early 90s. Now, with oil prices in the range of $60 and investors leaping into all these oil companies, why is this stock still so undervalued? And what's its upside?
Well, let's put it this way. There are some heavy hitters that are playing in the oil sands right now. You've got Chevron and Petro-Canada. And what naturally attracts investors are those big names. So in that process, there are some smaller companies with a lot of potential that can get overlooked, and that's exactly what's happened with this company. Based on my calculations, we're looking at gains in excess of 1,000%.
That's an ambitious projection. Now, extracting oil from oil sands is not a cheap process. No. I mean, it's only exponentially profitable when oil prices are indeed high. What makes this a viable option right now when analysts are saying that they expect stocks of oil to have a cyclical decline and maybe even go down to $30 a barrel?
Well, it's simply a power demand. The U.S. is the largest power consumer in the world, and we would love to get more of it from the friendly folks up north as opposed to the not-so-friendly folks in the Middle East. In fact, earlier this year, President Bush asked Canada to up its oil sands production fivefold to 5 million barrels a day. And with that kind of projection, it's no wonder that companies are flocking back to the oil sands in Alberta. Now, some companies are even putting a longer time frame on it. Chevron, for example, won't even start drilling until 2015.
So what's this company's edge?
Well, this company's edge is its size. It's very small, but it's the biggest little guy on the scene, and that has allowed it to scoop up some other companies in the area without attracting the attention of big oil companies.
Now, this is just the latest microcap stock you've identified for your Material Profits Wildcatter readers. Let's talk for a moment about a stock that's very similar that you recommended a few months back. It was also a tiny oil exploration company.
Right.
How's that stock doing?
Well, currently we're up about 45%, and that's despite a rocky beginning. And the company's just starting its drilling program for its main oil and gas project, and they should start drilling by the end of the first quarter of 2007.
So you think there's still upside left in this play?
Oh, there's amazing upside potential left in this play. We haven't even gotten started yet. In fact, the company just added acreage to that top oil and gas project. They've just started drilling for natural gas in Alberta, Canada as well. So there's a ton of potential left in this upside potential left in this play, and we should be hearing a lot from the company over the next 2 months.
Now, Ross McDonald once described an oil wildcatter as half man, half bear, half alligator, with a piggy bank where the heart should be. So does this in any way relate to the research you do?
Well, we definitely have a voracious appetite for gains, and of course you have to have a tough skin when it comes to investing in microcap stocks because they can swing against you pretty easily. But Wildcatter stocks and our company also just instinctively knows what it wants. And the same goes for the stocks that we recommend. Now, the ride can be very intense, but it can be also very, very profitable.
Now, both of these picks are indeed microcaps, which can be very susceptible to price volume fluctuations. I understand that your membership to Wildcatter is indeed a limited service.
Indeed.
Is there any way we can get one of the ticker symbols out of you?
Well, you know, I don't normally do this, but we have set up an opportunity to get the name and information on this stock. If you come back later in the week to TaipanFinancialNews.com, it will be available under the Hot Stock Pick of the Week for a very limited time. So if viewers are interested, they should act very quickly on that.
Oh, great. Thank you so much,
Thank
Sarah.
you.
Again, for the name and a TFN research article on Alberta oil explorers Sarah told us about, go to www.TaipanFinancialNews.com. For more information on the trading research service, Material Profits Wildcatter, go to www.mpwildcatter.com. Please tune in next week for another profitable opportunity on TFN's Smart Trading Action Alert. For TaipanFinancialNews.com, I'm Laura Cadden.